Well, if you want to make at least 1 lakh rupee per month as a freelance digital marketing or a social media professional, then I invite you to apply for the 1 lakh coaching club. Even if you're just getting started in digital marketing, watch this entire video. Oh, and I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Karan Dharamsi and I am the CEO of the Marketing Nerdz and the head coach of the 1 lakh coaching club. You know, hundreds of students have done our digital marketing course in just the last 1 year, and I've seen that a lot of these students go on to either freelance or start their own digital marketing agency, which is awesome, right? But here is the sad part. Most freelancers are exploited by the clients because they don't know what to charge. They are fearful that, hey, we're just starting out, how can we charge more, right? And number 3, they don't know how to communicate and manage a client, which again leads to a client signing up with a freelancer and then stopping the service after the second month or not paying the money on time. So I personally faced all these problems when I started freelancing 7 years back. So 7 years back, I started my first company with my partner Sandhya, and it was a content marketing and a content writing company named Contentorial. You know, we didn't know how to charge, how much to charge, and how to talk to client, what were the going rates, what's a reasonable rate, and what did we actually deserve, right? We knew we deserved a lot, but then we were acting out of fear, and we thought if we don't, say yes to a client, he might just go sign up with someone else. And that's why we worked for just $1, right? We wrote an article for $1, just $60 for writing an entire article of 500 to 700 words. That's how much we let ourselves get exploited by the client. Now, was the client to blame? No. It was our fault because we didn't know much. It's been 7 years now since I started freelancing and then, starting my first content marketing company where we dealt with a lot of clients, and now 3 years earlier I started the Marketing Nerdz, which is a digital marketing agency, and we worked with a lot of clients across the world. And in the last 7 years I have learned quite a few things on how to get clients, how to get the ideal clients, where to find them, how to demand a great fee that you so deserve, the right communication channels and how do you communicate with them, what do you say to them, and how do you say it so that the client is okay paying you the big amount, and how do you manage a client and so that you get payments on time and the client continues to work with you for years to come. And not just that, but at the end of it, how do you deliver great results to clients, right? So in my 7 years I've learned one thing, that if you want to be successful as a freelancer or a digital marketing professional, the most important thing is your brand positioning, right? How do you position yourself as a freelancer, as a social media expert, or as a digital marketing agency? So your positioning is the most important key. And once you learn how to position yourself, the next important thing to understand is having the right structure to do everything. To find new clients, to communicate with them, to close them, to make sure the payments are on time, having the right contracts, having the right mechanism to deliver your service and keeping the clients informed, and how do you communicate with them post the service, and how do you make sure you get the payments on time, right? All of it depends on the structure that you have incorporated, which either defines or tells your client that, hey, you're a professional and they should take you seriously, or you are an amateur, or you're somebody who's like a rookie who's just starting out and they really should not take you seriously, and probably your payments are not coming on time for sure, and probably the client is also going to can out on you, and they may even end up paying you peanuts, right? So this is what I went through, and this is what I see a lot of people going through, and that was the inspiration behind starting the 1 lakh Club Coaching Program. You see, there are so many opportunities out there for digital marketers and social media managers today. I mean, seriously, just think about this. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of businesses out there, and every business today needs digital marketing and social media presence, right? That's a given. No business can thrive or survive without social media presence, or be ahead in the marketing game without investing in digital marketing. So forget the rest of the world. I'm sure that as soon as you step outside your home, I'm sure you'll see at least one gym, one dentist, one salon, one restaurant in your area, right? And all of them need digital marketing and social media presence. So who's going to be serving them? The demand for digital marketers and social media people is enormous, and the number of people who are qualified to do this job is, this is a demand and this is a supply, right? So there's a huge gap. So there's a lot for everybody, all of us, right? And there's so many clients for all of us who need our services out there, and this is just your area. And if you step outside your area, think about your city, the city next to your city, your country, and then we go beyond India. At this point, the entire world is accessible to us, right? Through the internet. You can reach out to anybody on Facebook, LinkedIn, all the job forums. So there's so many places like Upwork. Then you have Guru.com, where you can get projects from clients abroad, from the clients from the US, Australia, UK. You see, the entire world is now open. We can work with clients from anywhere around the world. At this point, my agency works with clients from the US, from the UK, from Australia. We have a couple of them from South Africa, a few from Dubai, a couple others from Middle East, a lot of clients from India. So you see, the entire globe is your menu, right? You could just pick clients from any place that you like. And think about this. All you need is just 2 clients, right? If you just get 2 clients, with each paying you 50,000 rupees per month, which is not huge and which is not difficult at all, especially after you learn my strategies, my positioning strategies, my authority, my brand building strategies, and how to approach a client, that's not going to be a huge amount. So if you get 2 clients who pay you 50,000 rupees a month and who sign up for a contract with you for 6 months, so for the next 6 months, that's a guaranteed income of 6 lakh rupees, right? It's that easy. And think about it, from the entire planet, how difficult will it be to find just 2 clients? Especially if you have a proven formula. If you have my formula to find clients, and once you are selected in the program and you learn my lead generation formula, where you have to spend 0 rupees on advertising, if you have the entire world on your platter, do you think finding 2 clients who pay you 50,000 rupees would be difficult? I don't think so. I mean, if you're really hardworking, you could just think about how the numbers multiply, right? Instead of 2, if you have 4, you make 2 lakh rupees a month. If you have 5, you make 2.5. I mean, the limit of money that you could make is potentially dependent on how many clients do you want to work with. If you want to make 10 lakh rupees, the world is your platter. You just need 20 clients and then bam, you make 10 lakh rupees. And what if you're charging 1 lakh rupees? For example, in the last program that we released, which was the Digital Marketing Agency program, a sister program of this program, Chintan, who was one of the member of the program, he got a client who was paying 65,000 rupees per month. See, if you just get 2 of those, you're making 1,30,000 rupees per month, and you keep all the money. Isn't that awesome? And that's exactly our goal at the 1 Lac Club Coaching Program, is to help you get to at least the 1 lakh mark by the end of the 12 weeks in this coaching program. So you see, in this coaching program, you will get everything you need to succeed. Right from the places where you can find your best clients, to how to select and pick the best niche that can pay you the maximum amount, to the process that you need to follow to approach a client, and then how do you speak to clients, right? So you get the entire training on client communication, client closing, client meeting interactions, and not just that. Once the client signs up with you, what do you do to manage the client? How do you deliver the service? And if you need additional help, say for designing stuff, for content writing, then how do you find people, right? How do you find members for your team who could work with you on a freelance basis and help you deliver great results to your clients? So we teach you that too. And not just that, but how do you design a contract, how do you deliver a contract. So you learn the entire process. You get the entire process that we follow at the Marketing Nerds, right from the start to the end, so that you deliver great results to your client. They are happy with your service and they keep paying you month after month, and they keep referring new clients to you. And to help you learn the entire process, you will be working with 3 different coaches in this entire program, right? So the first coach is my partner Sandhya Valecha. So Sandhya is a strategic intervention coach, and she'll be working with you in this program to help you make sure your mindset is correct, because a lot of times you may have the potential to make the money, but if you don't believe it, if things inside your mind aren't right, you probably aren't going to make the money, right? So Sandhya will be working with you in this course, in this coaching program, to make sure your mindset is correct, to make sure that you present yourself well, to make sure you speak to the clients appropriately so that they trust you to give you the money that you deserve. And she's also a copywriting coach, so she'll also be working with you on making sure your copy is right, what you write on your website is correct, what you structure, how you position yourself, everything, all the words that you pick for yourself are correct. So you get the chance of working with Sandhya, which is a very rare opportunity. Sandhya doesn't work with a lot of clients, and I'm finally convinced her to be a part of this coaching group, right? So you get to work with her and speak to her one-on-one. So the second coach that you're going to work with in this coaching program is Namrata Soni. Well, Namrata has been our main head as far as our digital marketing agency is concerned. So she's the one who looks after the strategizing of a client project, that whole technical aspect, the whole marketing strategy aspect. So anytime you're stuck with a client project, or if you need help with the technicalities of digital marketing, social media marketing, or any part of the entire coaching program, your go-to person or go-to coach will be Namrata Soni. So Namrata has a lot of experience as far as working with clients is concerned. She is the main head of our client coaching department. So you are in really safe hands when you work with Namrata. And last but not the least, you work with me. Well, I'll be working with you from the start to the end of the course. And of course, I think my experience is invaluable when it comes to working with clients, communicating with clients, and the most important thing, the positioning of yourself as a brand and as a social media or a digital marketing expert. And the most important thing, how to interact with clients so that you get your money on time, right? So I'll be working with you throughout the course from the start to the end. So let me just talk about the format of the course. It's a 12-week online coaching program where every single week you will be working with us one step at a time in getting you closer towards the 1 lakh rupee per mark goal. So each week I'll be doing an online live coaching call with all the students of this course, and we'll be selecting a maximum of 10 students. And we keep the number limited because we want to work with you individually, work on your problems individually, and make sure that you get results. For us, you becoming successful is more important than having more students. So it will be only 10 students in this batch like we have in all our courses. So each week I'll be doing a live call with all the students, and you can jump in on the live call, ask your questions. Each week I'll be giving you one action step that will take you closer towards getting the clients and then building your freelance business one step at a time. By the end of 12 weeks, our goal is to make sure you hit the 1 lakh rupee mark per month. And that's the bare minimum we want you to hit. If your goal is 5 lakh, 10 lakh, wow, that's exciting. I'm excited for you. Come in the program, apply, and we look forward to helping you achieve the bigger numbers as well. But the minimum that we are looking at you to achieve is the 1 lakh per month goal, and that's how the entire thing will be structured. And in case you were to miss a coaching call, you don't have to worry about anything, because all the coaching calls will be recorded, and you'll be getting an online access to the entire course portal where you can go back and watch any of the coaching call videos anytime, and you get lifelong access to all the videos. And here's the big news. So for all the 10 students who are selected for this course, you get free access to our advanced online digital marketing course version 2. Right? It's a newly launched course with all the latest updates about in the world of digital marketing, where you get to learn everything about digital marketing. So we want to make sure that you are equipped with the technical knowledge to deliver great results to your clients. And if you are unsure of how to do Facebook ads, Google ads, SEO, content marketing, Instagram marketing or anything, then you have access to our advanced digital marketing online course, which is a lifelong access to you. And that's completely free. The students pay 37,000 rupees to get access to this course, to get access to this certification, and you can do this certification completely free, 100% free. Well, which is an advantage for you. But it's only for people who get selected for this course. So now think about it. At one end, we are equipping you with all the technical knowledge, and on the other end, in the coaching program, you learn all the skills you need: interpersonal skills, self-development skills, client communication skills, team building skills, client interaction skills to reach the 1 lakh mark and beyond. So now that you know, we are giving you everything you need to make 1 lakh rupee per month as a freelance digital or social media expert. Are you ready to jump in? If you are, then click on the apply now button and fill out the form. Make sure you take the time to fill out the form and fill it out in as much detail as possible, because we are going to be really selective about who we let inside the course, and we want to make sure that we select the best candidates possible, right? We select the best applicants. So make sure you spend some time and give us a reason of why should we select you, right? So that's really important. So make sure you click on the button below and apply right now. But just one last thing before you apply, which is this course and this club is not for everybody, right? It's not. It's as simple as that. It's not for people who are not willing to put in the work. It's not for you if you're not willing to attend the live coaching calls or do all the assignments. Life is simple. There are no secrets. If you want to be successful, you need to put in the work. We are giving you everything you need to be successful. We are giving you the technical knowledge. We are giving you the interpersonal skills and the processes and the structure to make at least 1 lakh rupee per month. But if you take in all the information, but if you do not act on the information, there's hardly anything that we could do to deliver results for you, right? At the end of the day, you need to take responsibility for your results and act on the information and the coaching provided to you. See, if you came to me for working as a personal training client, and if you were looking at gaining weight or building muscles or losing weight, and if I gave you all the information, if I gave you the exercise, if I gave you the diet, but if you do not follow the diet or if you do not work out, you're not going to get results, right? Even if my program is the best in the world. So if you are somebody like that, if you are someone who's not an action taker, then I don't see a point of you applying for the program. But if you are somebody who's driven, if you are somebody who's willing to act, and if you're somebody who's really committed and dedicated to make at least 1 lakh rupee a month in the next year and grow your income beyond 1 lakh in the near future, then I invite you to apply for this program. We are looking for people who are really, really driven. And if you're not, this is not for you. If you are, then we are really excited to read your application. So apply right away. Oh, and if you're wondering what is the coaching fee, the coaching fee is only 1 lakh rupee. That's it. The reason I say it's only 1 lakh, and I say it with a lot of humbleness, only 1 lakh, is because if you think of it, how many people actually end up getting a package of 12 lakh rupees per annum? And the ones who do, like the cream of the cream, the ones who do, they slog for hours, right? In the corporate world, they work for hours and hours without weekends, morning 9 to, God knows. I know my friends who, sleep over at office in the corporate world. And think about this. here you have all the freedom for yourself. If you get 2 clients, that's a package of 12 lakh rupees per annum, and working for 2 clients wouldn't really take a lot of your time. It should probably take about 3 to 4 hours a day of your time, and the rest of the day is all yours. So with that kind of a freedom and getting a package of 12 lakh rupee per annum, I think 1 lakh is a very small fee for this course, right? And think about this: the normal MBA courses in a very regular college would cost you about 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 8 lakh rupees, and most people don't even get a job after that, or they end up getting a sales job, or they get a package of 25,000, 30,000 rupees. And by investing 1 lakh rupee, you're actually looking at getting a package of 12 lakh. And if you want to work hard, the package could be 18 lakh, 24 lakh, God knows, right? You set the limit for yourself. And considering all of that, and considering the fact that you're working with 3 coaches who give you all the processes, I think 1 lakh is a really small amount. Maybe I should charge more. What do you think? But for now, I think I'll keep the fee to 1 lakh. So if you think it's a good investment for you, if you think, ending up with a package of 12 lakhs per annum is a big deal, and that too working on your timeline, working on your terms, and having all the freedom, then apply for the course and apply for the coaching program. We look forward to seeing your application. And if you have any questions, we have the number down there. So give us a call, ask any questions you may have, or drop us an email. We look forward to reading your emails, or we look forward to reading your applications. I'm really excited to work with 10 people and get them going in 2018. Again, this is not a mass coaching program where we are looking at working with thousands of people, because honestly, working with 1,000 people, I know that most of them would never get the results, because my goal in life is to work with a few, but make sure that they get results and they get moving to the next step in their life, rather than working with thousands and most of them not getting any results. So if you want to be one of them, if you want to take your life to the next level in 2018 and beyond, and tap into the big opportunity out there in the digital and the social space, apply. I look forward to reading your application.